Alright, hey guys, Kyle here. It's been a minute since I actually posted on YouTube or anything, and honestly, you're wondering what is with the setup. I got a new gaming PC. I'm very hyped about that shit, man. I got like 3 monitors looking at my face right now, and I'm very happy that I got this chance in my life to really do it. I started streaming on Twitch, good 2 years ago, and now I'm actually able to really stream for full time, and I can actually start doing this. Well, not full time. I still have work. I still have a job, but for the most part, I can do it a lot of times, which makes me very happy to do, and it makes me feel very grateful to have this kind of experience. As far as my denture journey, it's been a year since I've done it. It's been a year, and I didn't post anything for the end of the year because I was in a bad mental state. It has nothing to do with the dentures or anything. It has nothing to do with the dentures, but it had more so to do with my mentality, just where I'm at in life. It kind of like really shrugged me, goofy, bad way, but I made it. You know, I made it through a whole year. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a rundown how it was for the year, and for especially some of you guys who are just starting to get dentures, what you can expect and what you guys can look forward to and be afraid of, all this kind of stuff, you know. So I'll go ahead and start with the basics. Is do it. If you have a really bad teeth problem, like your teeth has been deteriorating for a long time, and the dentist says there's no other way except to fix it, and you're in a lot of pain, I recommend do it. Don't do it because it's fashionable. It's not. Trust me. You can tell right here, it's not fashionable. It's not. It's not when you have to take them off, at least. But if you're just looking to get like perfect teeth, that's not the good option. Just use Invisalign or something if that's the case. But for us who had no choice to get dentures, who had a lot of decisions to make in their lives, especially with like trying to take care of the teeth and everything, the people who can't afford dental care either, I do recommend heavily. In my journey of this year, it took me a month and a half to really eat solid food. What I recommend when you start the surgery and you start like in the healing process, I say start with solid foods. Eat applesauce, eat yogurt, eat ice cream. Be careful with the ice cream. You got to make sure there's not bits or pieces in there because you will hurt. I wouldn't recommend those, but the most times you want to use just basic ice cream, yogurt, applesauce. I know it doesn't give you like a lot of like chewing compilations, but it's best not to do it at the beginning because you will struggle. You will struggle with chewing and everything because your mouth has to get adjusted to how the teeth feel in your mouth, and your mouth will basically kind of like start like rejecting those teeth because they feeling like it's like a solid food, scared that you shouldn't have these in your mouth, but not in the same way as say you have like a mouthful of a cheeseburger, and you can't sleep with a cheeseburger in your mouth, right? So food is a different example than a dentures. So for food, because your whole mouth and it's trying to go down your throat. The dentures are not. They're not trying to go down your throat at all. In fact, they're trying to just stay there, and they can't go down your throat, right? There's no way, right? And so if you're worried about dentures being like a choking hazard, they're not going to be. They're not at all. They're not going to be a choking hazard or nothing like that. You don't have to worry about choking on them or nothing like that. Basically, they will stick to your mouth. Especially the top ones, they sit better because they have suction on the bottom of it. And, you know, it's a really good idea. It's a really good idea if you're really struggling to get dentures. After a month and a half where I could finally chew, I had no problems chewing anything. I would eat anything I want now. And I usually eat a lot of fast food. Like I eat like McDonald's or Arby's or whatever you want to say. Whatever fast food you could think of, I eat and have no problem with it. You will have times where your dentures might get loose after a while, but that's when you go to your dentist and get a reline. It's very important to get a reline because I didn't do it one time, and I had to get my dentures repaired because I actually chipped the bottom one. Now, your bottom ones can get chipped if you don't actually take very good care of them. Your bottom ones, so your bottom was loose, and my bottom ones were always loose, and right now they're still loose. I have to get another reline, but when your bottom ones are loose, that's when you schedule with your doctors to make an appointment, because there's a good chance whatever you eat can actually crack them. And I ignored mine for a good amount of time, and it wasn't a good idea. You could have lost your bottom dentures. I could have lost my bottom dentures. If they break through like completely, it's done for. So if you even see the smallest crack, take it to the dentist. They can fix it. But if it gets like too bad, they'll have to send it to the specialist. You won't have teeth for a couple days, and that's what happened to me. It was right at Thanksgiving too. Right at Thanksgiving was when that happened to me. And I got lucky. I got lucky to actually have dentures for Thanksgiving. I got lucky, but I wouldn't recommend passing it on or just throwing it to the side. The biggest thing about dentures and brushing teeth, especially for people who didn't make that brushing the teeth a hobby, like me, you have to make it a hobby. You will have repercussions. So a good example of this is like recently, I was sleeping with my dentures on. I know, you're not supposed to do that or anything like that, but this is something to show people who have dentures who doesn't know what they should do, like if they have questions about it. So there's a couple examples of not having dentures on when you sleep at night. One, you could have your dentures hurting in the morning. Like, they will feel like they're strict or like they're like scratching you or anything like that. There's a very good chance that shit can happen because they're loose in the morning. So you can scrape up your gums. You can scrape up your gums. You can't really eat that well. You will feel pain throughout the day. It's like you still have your bad teeth. It's when your dentures, you keep them in the mouth overnight and you sleep with them. It's not a good idea to do that because it can cause repercussions later on in your life, and it's not good. But that can be easily fixable as long as you get them cleaned every night. Once you get them cleaned every night, you won't have a problem ever since. And then there's a second option. I had a gum back here that was killing me because I fell asleep with my dentures in my mouth. That was killing me, and it felt like I had my gums pain again that I had when I had the infection. It's a brutal pain. And that's because I had the bottom dentures on for a while. So it kind of gives you a good seeing that if you keep your dentures in, there's a good chance they'll start hurting. So make sure to take them out every night and clean them. It's going to do a lot for you, I promise you. But that's pretty much all I have for like the negatives. Like I said, the positives are all great. I can eat what I can eat again. I don't feel pain when I eat. No, there's an answer. There's an answer for your pain too. No matter what. Because sometimes if you're feeling like toe pains and all that stuff, there's no answer normally. There's no answer for that. Like, you have to like tough it out. Pain meds won't work. And that's what it's all. Pain meds did not work when you were suffering a lot of teeth pain. But for dentures, you don't need no pain meds. It's just take them out, get them clean, you'll feel better. Done like that. But yeah, I mean, like I said, so I'll go ahead with my life real quick before I end this recording. My life's great. Like I said, I got my gaming PC so I can start streaming again, and I'm streaming on Twitch. So if anybody wants to follow me, I'll try to put like a link under the chat, so that way you guys can actually see it, like the comments. And I appreciate everybody who helped me through this journey. I know I don't post a lot. I'm very bad at posting in this. I really am. But it's been a long traversive way. It's been very long. And you know, it's something that you gotta appreciate life for, is that when you take that step forward, people are gonna help you. People are gonna respect you. People are not gonna like shit on you. So I will say this again. I know I said this in a previous video. If you're worried about people judging you with dentures, don't. Because nobody's gonna judge you. In fact, some people will say it's cool. A good example. My friend has a 6-year-old daughter. Alright? She's just a little girl. She's seen her grandma had dentures and all that stuff, and it's just like, okay, how's she gonna feel about mid-20s kind of guy having dentures, you know? It's like, you're young. You're not supposed to have your dentures out this. You're not supposed to have your teeth out this early. They expect that for older people. I decided to try it out on her and took my teeth out right in front of her right before her bedtime. She laughed. She was laughing and she was loving it. She loved seeing it. And to this day, she will ask me to take out my teeth. Ain't that cool? That is actually really cool to me because not even a child can judge you. No friends are going to judge you for this, and it makes you feel more on top of the world that you're safe. You're safe in this. So, like I said, your friends ain't going to judge you. Your family definitely ain't going to judge you unless you have some fucked up relative. But I got lucky that I didn't. But most of the time, in fact, almost 95% of the time, I'll say that 95% because there might be some assholes. I haven't seen any, but it's your life. All right, it's your life. I don't know what's going on in your life. I don't know how your family members are in your life. I don't know how your friends are in your life. What really matters is be proudful. Be proudful of them. All right. If you had to go undergo the surgery and it's not for like cosmetics, it's for straight up like you needed them. Be proudful of them because your life has changed and your smile has changed and you look great. You look great. I don't have to see you and I know you look great. I know you are sparkling with a good ass fucking smile. I know I'm not because I know my dentures in, but you're good. So thank you guys for coming on, watching my YouTube video. I'm going to try to post more. I'm actually thinking about going to YouTube streams maybe. So that way you guys can see more of me and I can actually be on more. But, you know, thank you guys for watching my video and I hope you have a great day.